fabled heat, where magic meets desire. Subscribe to ignite the fantasy.
The inner temple smelled of myrrh and sun-baked limestone, the air thick with the weight of prayers older than the Nile's first flood. I knelt beside the sacred pool, my linen robes pooling around me like cream, fingertips grazing the water's surface. Ripples distorted my reflection, a woman crowned with braided onyx kohl-rimmed eyes that had seen 30 flood seasons, lips painted the red of ochre and devotion. Patience, I reminded myself as the water stilled. The gods spoke only to those who listened. Then the cedar doors shuddered open. High Priestess, my apprentice Tia, stumbled in, her chest heaving. Moonlight spilled through the doorway behind her, painting the hieroglyphs on the walls in ghostly silver. The skyboat it's returned. I rose slowly, drying my hands on a linen towel embroidered with Anubis's sigil. Where? The seventh dune. Her voice trembled, but they brought something. I knew that look, the wide eyes, the parted lips, sacred fear. The Caronetter, the Starwalkers, had descended many times in my lifetime, their visits as rare and precise as comet passes. But they never arrived burdened, until tonight. The desert night was alive with whispers. Sand crunched beneath my bare feet as I approached the dune, flanked by Tia and 2 temple guards. The air tasted metallic, like a storm brewing beyond the horizon. And there it was, their skyboat, a sleek, quicksilver crescent humming with a sound that vibrated in my teeth. 2 figures emerged, their silhouettes elongated by the moon. As always, they were impossibly tall, their skin glowing faintly like pearls fished from Alexandria's depths. But this time their shimmering robes cradled an object, a crystalline urn swirling with star-flecked mist, Neferzenk. The taller one spoke my name, her voice a melody that bypassed my ears to resonate directly in my ribs. Though they had no visible mouths, their words formed clearly, flavored with an accent that curled like smoke. "We require your wisdom. Speak," I said, clasping my hands to hide their trembling. The shorter Starwalker stepped forward, her eyes vast and liquid silver reflecting the cosmos locked onto mine. "Our companion Sekhem has dissolved," she gestured to the urn. "This is all that remains, dissolved, not died." My throat tightened. "And you seek what your people possess." The taller one brushed a slender hand toward the distant pyramids, their peaks gilded by moonlight, the art of preservation. "Of making memory endure." The shorter one clutched the urn tighter. "Teach us to build a house for her soul." Something flickered in my chest. The shorter Starwalker's voice had fractured on that word, a crack in her celestial composure. Grief, I realized, universal, yet unfamiliar to them. I looked at her, really looked. Her irises weren't just silver, they swirled with flecks of gold like the Nile at dawn. Her robes clung to a form both alien and achingly graceful, and when the wind shifted, I caught her scent, ozone and something sweet like lotus nectar. "Come," I said softly, "I will show you." Dawn painted the desert in molten gold as we gathered at the consecrated site. The Starwalkers had names, I learned, Atet the taller one and Neya the shorter. Neya, who held the urn as if it might vanish. Neya, whose gaze lingered on my hands as I demonstrated how to strike the chisel. "Like this," I murmured, guiding her slender fingers around the tool. Her skin was cool, almost damp, like river stones at twilight. She flinched at the first strike, copper against limestone, but I steadied her. "The struggle is sacred, each blow is a prayer." She hesitated. "Why not use our light tools? They could carve this in moments." "Because this," I pressed her palm flat against the stone, "is how we honor the gods, how we prove our devotion." Her breath hitched. "It's warm. Life is warmth." I didn't pull my hand away. Days bled into nights. We shaped the Ka house together, a small chapel crowned with a pyramidion. Neya learned quickly, her movements growing surer, her questions deeper. "Why these symbols?" she asked one evening, tracing the ankh I'd carved for eternal life. "And this?" Her fingertip hovered over the jed pillar. "Stability, resurrection." She turned to me, moonlight etching her sharp features. "Do you believe in it? Resurrection?" I swallowed. "I believe the gods gift us with ways to outlive our flesh." Her gaze dropped to my lips. "What else do they gift?" The air thickened. On the 3rd night, we consecrated the Ka house. I painted the final hieroglyph, a star encircled by a serpent, symbolizing eternity, while Neya watched, her presence a cool shadow at my back. "It's done," I whispered. "Not yet." Her hand brushed mine as she placed the urn in its niche. The contact sent a jolt through me, electric and sweet. When I turned, she was inches away, her starry eyes searching mine. "Neferzenk," she murmured, "you've given her peace. Now let me give you a sound." Cut her off, a resonant hum from the skyboat. Atet stood at the entrance, her posture rigid. "Neya, we must depart." Neya's fingers grazed my wrist, fleeting but deliberate. "Wait for me," she breathed. Then she was gone, her robe swirling like mist as she followed Atet into the night. The skyboat ascended, dissolving into the constellation of Orion's belt. I sank to my knees before Sekhem Ka house, my wrist still burning where Neya had touched me. The desert wind carried a whisper, or maybe it was my imagining, "I will return."